Hello, hello. Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, animals, fiends, demons, cosplayers, and everything in between. Today, we're playing a lovely game called RoboQuest. It is a game preview game, which means it is technically, basically early access. The devs are very active in this game currently, and you know, it's great. You're basically a robot called BroBot, and I mean, if you ever played Gunfire Reborn, it's got that kind of feel. You know, got that roguelike feeling to it. It's fun. There's guns, abilities. There's a couple different operators, well, robots. Shield, a teleporting dude, drone summoner. Just more damage main. You got like a stealth dude. You can equip gadgets. I've got an armor one equipped and weapon finder. And then you have all these upgrades. You get wrenches throughout the game playing it. As you can see, I've already done a bunch. So we're kind of Gucci. You know, you can run, slide, double jump. Couple techs. You can slide and keep jumping. Keep momentum. Literally verticality. You can like get anywhere almost. Obviously, there's some barriers on walls. Your guns all have infinite ammo, technically. It does have like a mag size down there, but they do have infinite ammo. That is one thing that's different than other games that are kind of like this. Got your shield bubble. You can deactivate it early. Shield charge. Got your basic melee. And there is no ADSing, technically, unless you have a gun that is scoped. But that's fine. There's auto aim already built into the game. It's decent, so, you know. Looking dumb. The bus in the loading train. Burn damage, yep. Burn damage is really good for the starting areas. As you can see, I know it's kind of, you can see on the health bars, the yellow part, that is the burn damage. So I can just apply it to them, you can see it just works very well. Oops, took some damage there, that's fine. I gain pretty decent health back. These purple areas, there are purple and orange areas. Those are like they're not secret areas, but they're ones where you get like power-ups and stuff. So the purple ones have a like little mini-game trial thing. I call it a mini-game. It's not really a mini-game, but open door. Get through here, and there's two chests at the end. They cycle through a bunch of different type of like little things like that, but you know they're generally the same. Let's see, deals burn damage more, splash damage reload, additional burn damage over time. Ooh, that could be great. Alright, additional burn damage over time, does more damage, and we'll do this because projectiles are bouncing. Nice. So you got basically two different types of weapons. You got ones that have like normal bullet magazines, and then you have energy ones. Now, if you hit Y to change your weapon, you can see like on the bottom corner, like a little timer that goes up. That's the auto reloading. It's called pocket reload, and that is an automatic built-in feature, which is something that's really nice. So gun runs out of ammo and it has like a long recharge. Switch to the other weapon, just start using that, and just watch your timer. You can switch midway through, like so. If I go down to like I think 17, I'll start shooting with this one. It's still at 17 for this. The only way it works is if you're using an energy gun. Get it up to like 59, it started recharged, not fully recharged, but it's close enough to bottom. It's kind of how that works. Let's see if any of these are good. Increase explosion damage 50%, increase during decrease radius. No, I don't want the assault SMG, I don't want the bow, because I don't know, the auto aim with the bow is really finicky. I like shock the most for element, because it literally disables robots. I'll pass those. I honestly think the Oasis route is the easiest. And then kind of Quarry. Quarry has more like of the little arena areas in it though, which can kind of get annoying, but you just gotta like build yourself in a circle and take out specific enemies. I don't really like the ruins, too much shit hides. Those things up there, you'll always know when there's one because you'll hear it. They drop extra health shooting them. That's literally their only function. Scout, sniper, charge gun, it's only 10 crit auto. You'll notice I don't use the bubble ability a lot. I won't use it really when it's needed. Like, I could use it in a lot of the more other areas, but just don't. This is multiplayer too. You can only have up to 2 players though. I wish you could have more. It is more difficult if you have more people. Take the elemental damage. But yeah, and when you use multiplayer, the XP is shared between both of you when killing enemies. So you'll level up slower, but I mean there's 2 of you there. And of course, as you saw for a split second with completing levels, you get stars, and your wrenches and power cells are based off of how well you did through the level, which means getting kills, XP gain, and how much time it took you to get through that area. It does the same thing, lower rarity, but ooh, it does have a booster alt fire rate on it. Increase fire rate and reload speed for a short duration. Increase healing cell duration. That would be nice too, but I'll take this. What do you have? Increased non-burn damage by 35% against burning enemies. That means like you'd have to start burn, switch. I don't really care about that. Okay, let's assess this area. Okay, so we're gonna go out and do this. You want to take out those like orb enemies because they're different types, purple and red. They will shock the area and burn the area. The shock ones will hack your system, so you have to like spam 4 buttons in a row, the same button. It's not too hard to deal with. Plus 20% damage against percent range, plus 20 bash damage. I don't really care about bash damage. Bash damage is your melee. These things over here are quite annoying because they also summon robots, so you want to take out those. Basically, the first thing I always try to do is take out any things that are like turrets, flying, or stuff that summons or does AoE. We got 2 routes we can take here. Let's go. Let's take this route first. You do want to explore all the areas, because obviously XP, and if you have specific perks, you know, you can get better weapon drop rates and stuff like that. Weapons do not normally drop off of enemies. That is a unlocked perk that I have. The only other way to get guns is from like little standing, little like, you know, pause areas where you open the max chest. The game actually does have lore. Do I know the lore? No, I don't. I don't at all, because I skipped the cutscenes. You see that purple bar below his health bar? That is shock damage. Boom, now he's shocked. He's disabled. The other damage type is cryo damage, which can slow enemies up to 60%, 14% stacking on bosses, because obviously it's a boss. And slowing them for 60% would be a little overkill, even though I'd like that because I like overkill builds. Probably gonna have to backtrack into an area. Oh, I see orange on the map over there, which means it's one of the areas I'm gonna want to get to get some extra goodies. Take the summoners out. The turret. Oh, jeez, I got hit by that. That's not what I wanted. Boom, get all my health back. Okay, take out the flying thing. Let's get that taken. Oh, I missed that. That's fine if I miss it. It's not the worst. There have been so many of those big slug enemies. Usually you don't see as many of those. So for the longest time, could not figure out how to get up there through the waterfall. Amazing. So there's always a power cell. Increased damage by 2% against flying enemies. That'd actually be pretty good. That, yeah, I'll take that. Donk. Alright, so we're gonna run. Not really sure if you're trying to speed this. Not sure if it's quicker to run or to bunny hop. Ice cannon now. I don't really like weapons that kind of lob bullets. They're not the greatest because you kind of have to get closer, and I don't like being close range. Let's see. It looks like both these map areas just lead into each other from the other roundabout. Turret out the way. Purple area over here, which is what we're gonna want to go to. Oh, I don't even notice this area over here. That out. Oh, there we go, level up. You don't always heal from level ups like I do. Again, that is a perk. There are a lot of perks to get. Usually, jeez, excuse me. Usually a standard run can go anywhere between, depending on how well you're doing. Anywhere between 20 to 40 minutes, depending how far you get. Obviously, it's, you know, kind of RNG for how far you'll get, plus skill, because, you know, obviously weapons and drops and like the skills you get. The rerolling I have on perks is also a perk for upgrades. So this is called the corrupted chest in here. Basically, if you get through here without dying, you get the corrupted chest, but if someone dies, the corrupted chest disappears and you just get the wrench chest. I don't like the throwing axes because they're slow. I don't like the thumper because it's also a lob weapon, ice cannon lob, so we'll take the power cell, which is used for upgrading weapons and buying stuff. You can actually have the map open out and run around and play at the same time, so if you're missing a place, you can figure out where you need to go. There's an enemy, like, okay, he's dead. Alright, let's see what we got here. Throwing knife, garbage. Uzis are complete garbage. The missile Gatling is actually really nice. That is one that is just nice in general to have. Projectiles are explosive. Yeah, explosive radius, we'll take it. Upgrade. Can reroll affixes. Affixes are the stuff in green on your weapons. Those are affixes. There can be blue affixes also. Ooh, the Arbalist is a nice one. But I like to save my power cells for when I get near near boss phases and stuff. This is just a little area that we can zoom through. As you can see, the missile launcher is deadly. Especially if you get some good affixes on it. One of the perks I grabbed is when I reload, my fire rate is increased, so I can usually just spam it. This is one of the arena areas I was talking about. This is what they look like. The best spot for this one is literally just up here. And you just gotta kind of watch the whole screen, jump around. Yeah, this area is pretty basic, at least the arena area for this. Some of them are more enclosed, and you don't have as much free roam space as this one does. I'm just gonna have to use this for the range. I keep walking into them. Yeah, see, that's the thing about enemies shooting at you. Their projectiles are slower. Some of them are homing projectiles, but I can run around, grab all the health, and heal up. Boom. Although it is a weapon that dropped. Look here. Scratch rifle, cryo damage. I mean, I know it doesn't say it has a lot of damage in general, but that's because mag and fire rate are all accommodated into it. What's better than this, though? Do the cryo damage, fires 3 explosive grenades. And do the reload. Yeah, I think we'll deal with it. Yeah, fire rate is a big deal for me on stuff because the faster I can apply my shock status procs or other status procs in general, the better for me. That's just how I run it. I run my character built off status effect. At least I try to. So we're coming up on a boss area. Taking down an enemy has a 10% chance to trigger a mark explosion. That'll actually be useful because marked enemies take 50% more damage. Obviously, that's not going to work very well against the boss because it's only the boss. Good thing we got Diggy Mole. Diggy Mole is one of the easiest bosses. He's also susceptible to fire damage. But as you can see below him, the top blue bar is cryo buildup and the bottom bar is shock buildup. So that is good. Jump 1. Now see here, he is shocked, immobilized, and slowed all at the same time. It's really great. I could switch to this and just do massive damage also. Certain bosses are weak to certain things. The mosquito boss is weak to fire beyond belief. Just use fire weapon and spam it on him. It does pretty well. Oh, almost got through that without getting hit. Alright. It's alright, we still healed a bunch from our upgrade. As you can see when we upgraded, got leveled up, I healed a bunch because the perk I have is stacked on it. You can see XP, rank, and time, and you get your rank and you get your completed. The better rank you get, the more wrenches you'll get, which are the ones that says completed. Rank bonus is how you get the power cells. There are cutscenes for, in this, yeah, but they just added these like comic cutscenes pretty recently. I think it was within like a day ago or so, because they're rolling out patch updates. Because they have a thing called a roadmap, to where you can look at it and see what updates are coming soon. I'm really looking forward to when they update the areas, because there are some areas that it says like under construction or not available currently. I really want to know what those areas would lead into. There's some home-based areas they're going to be working on currently. They do have an official Twitter also. They don't have a lot of following on there. I think it's only like 3,500 people the last time the friend and I checked. So it's not a lot, but I feel like they could get a lot more, and this game can just get a lot better from where it already is. It's already a really great game, and the devs are very active with it. Cool thing is, if you're playing this on PC, they have a built-in feedback system automatically. If you hit the F10 button, you can automatically bring up like a feedback button. Ooh, both of these would be good, but increasing your health. Okay, so the way it works, like when they have tips in the bottom corner during loading screens, the more your health, the higher your health is, the more that this guy will restore in general. But also, it's standard regeneration is 20%. But of course, I have perks and stuff, and there are certain upgrades you can get throughout playing the game, where you can make him so he gives you more. Alright, blast rifle. I kind of like this thing for the build-up on it. This thing also does massive damage. The assault pistol is pretty good too. Increase repair bot healing by 20%. See, that would increase it. Now, it does not increase it by a 20% in general. So how he heals 29 for me, it won't put it up to 49. It will increase it by 20% of that current number. That is how the percentages work for that. Deal shock damage, perform melee attack, take... Well, I don't need melee attacks. I'll probably just take that just in case I get hit a lot at some point. Increase burn damage over time by 10%. That'll actually be useful. Do our stuff actually have burn damage? We don't have burn damage right now, but if we pick something up for burn damage, that's gonna come in handy. I really just walked into that one. I'm just gonna spam the rockets. It just does so much. The way every weapon works, you can really just hold down the trigger and it will fire and auto reload for you. Like even through reloading, I'm holding down the trigger still and it just goes right back to firing. Cool mechanic. I like it. It works with the snipers too. Usually the tactic I've learned is really just range. Range and snipers. This is a long rifle. Which generates when projectiles are bouncing. Chance to fire a critical laser ray, pressing explosive shot. Pressing explosive shot, marking enemies hit. Oh! That could actually be useful. Oh, it does damage too, and it's got nice fire rate on the reload. Yep, see, marked enemies will take hella damage. Yeah, having an auto mark feature on the weapon, great. So mark, look at all that damage. Yeah, this I don't usually use the long rifle. Oh, see, if you look on the minimap in the top right corner, you can see that little guy right there. This is the only thing the auto aim has some issues with, is it aims like below him. Sometimes it hits him, but anyways, they have two different types of crosshairs. They have a crosshair that's in the middle, like I have mine, and they have one that it kind of recommends to try out, which the crosshair is technically below the barrel of the gun. I don't know how that operates. I don't know what that actually changes specifically. I don't know anyone who actually uses that crosshair setting either, so it's not like I can really figure it out. Oh, fuck. Damn trap. Also, basic strategy is if you are using this character that I'm using and you do get the one that does your fire rate every reload, just spam your reloads sometimes. Just get that fire rate up and get those shots out. Crap. Health. Alright, I think I'm gonna go back to rocket though, because I do like the damage. Because it applies shock super fast. I can't see through the smoke, so I'm going to cloak up. It's not really a cloak, it's a shield. Look at that. Let's get my health back. Cyclone. Cyclone is a good weapon, I do know that. Projectile range, reload speed, explosive radius. I don't really need that. Alright. Go in the purple area. Alright, this one's a little... usually want to extra bounce yourself, like, because you can jump in the air more when you're on that. I always recommend jumping another extra one, just in case. Okay, assault shotgun, don't really care for that. The assault rifle has one of the craziest fire rates I've ever seen, hands down. Additional burn damage. This also gives me an extra additional burn damage and just causes burn damage in general. There's also the fire launcher, which deals burn damage, explosive projectiles, 10% damage, but 10% energy cost per shot. Ooh. Alt fire plus the fire rate that's already on it. Ricochet dealing 7% of initial damage. To chance fragment into 3 projectiles. Fires a long range piercing. I think we'll go with this anyways. It might take more energy usage, and it's not exactly lobbed, but yeah. Considering it has chances to break off in other projectiles and whatnot, it should be good. So we basically just have 2 launchers right now, in sense. So let's go ahead and give this bad boy a test. Oh jeez, okay, one shot of that did. Alright, damage is great on this. Oh, then there's a big guy. So hopefully this will actually come in handy. Oh yeah, look at that damage. And then we'll hit the shock on him. Boom. So these things always stay on the ground. You can't explode them and shoot them normally. Get them out of the way. If you remember, you can always spam the switching if you have energy weapons that can reload themselves. Very useful. Door. Let's see what I can buy from this dude. I don't really like the slow fire rate. I don't use mortar. Oh, this door is generally locked. You need to get a key to open it. It's like a little flower key. And then when you do, there'll be the mine key right there. But I already have all that stuff. Let's see what we've got. Increases weapon damage by 20% against enemies further than 13 meters. I don't really know how to measure meters in the game. Wish it would kind of like have like a little marker like on your screen, like on the ground. Like, oh, it's 13 meters away. Here's how you know how much damage you're doing. Increase fire rate by 30% while you're burning for it. Well, I don't usually need that. Barrel cannon. I think we'll take this just because I like to be away from enemies. Alright, let's assess the area first, which is what I like to do. No enemies over there, so I'll be able to spam that dude. Go ahead and put the bubble on. Okay, we can take it off. Got a new perk, there's an enemy hidden right there. Let's see, I don't really like any of those, so I can go ahead and re-roll. Every 4 shots increase your next weapon shot by 60%. That'll actually be useful. I know there's other perks that go coincide with that actually help that out. I guess one of the, if you're looking for like tips and tricks for this game, one of the always tips is to keep moving, and use corners. Use corners to your advantage. If you're new, I would say try to get used to sliding around as dodging if you can. But completely abuse the hell out of the corners. Like if you can sit around a corner, just pop around, pop a couple shots like this. Like he's dead, yeah. It works better if you have like snipers or like scoped in weapons or longer range. Oh yeah, you can also get on rails, including that rail right there. It is directional for when then you hit the wall. Oh shit! I like preemptively just ran into the room. Usually I like to assess the room as you see that I normally do before I run in. I don't want to get dunked on as soon as I like walk into a room. Really want to get that guy out of here because he seeks me. If you melee enemies, they do get auto-stunned. I know with this character. You can also jump on enemies' heads, kind of like in Mario. It is called a head bonk, and it does also temporarily stun them. And as you can see with this room, I am rotating around one single way only. Usually if you're playing with a friend, you both do want to train the same way. Or if you do go opposite directions, you really gotta watch out where you're going. Bad thing about rails, sometimes they kind of cuck you like it just did to me there. I couldn't exactly go the way I wanted to. I got hit a couple times. I don't like the torpedo gun, so generally won't use that. Okay, there is a big boss dude right there, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk in, hit bubble, bam 2. And we're gonna try to take out everyone else first, so we don't need to deal with extra enemies. So then we can just 1v1 this dude right here, and take him out. Easy. Alright, rank A, yeah. Time, they really want you to like speed through areas. I'm not sure if you're allowed to speed through an area without, without touching enemies and just run to the end. I feel like if you do that, that'll be cool. That would be cool. I think my stream cord is a little broken on my Discord because it did not say that I was streaming. I don't know how to fix that. I'm not a Discord user for that kind of stuff. Like, I know I want to make my Discord look a lot better than it does. Increase stun rate by 10%. Give me that. Kraus increase accuracy. Not really useful for me. Graviton launcher, no, because I think it's lobbed. But we are going to need to get some new weapons here soon, because some of these aren't going to be as good as they are, but I think we're just going to keep what we have, and we'll take the, 2 power cells for upgrades. Alright, assessing, doesn't look too bad. We're going to pull this out. Spam alt fire. You cannot do explosive damage to yourself also, by the way. I think that was one of the greatest tips, that I found out, was there is no self-damage of any kind. So, I will show here. I can literally just rocket boost myself up. Yeah, and there are some guns that literally have an alt fire of doing a rocket boost. So my 4 shots always elemental or increase reload speed and movement speed. Yeah, I'll take that. Now the game is not completely finished yet. Of course, as I said, it is a game preview game. There is like a small end so far. It's not like a final end, but it's, I mean, you'll be playing the game for maybe around 45-50 minutes before you get to the end. Another blast sniper. Does apply shock, but I mean, I'll go ahead and grab it. We'll see how it is. I can zoom in with it, which is actually kind of nice. Zooming in with the auto aim is a little weird. It doesn't always go to an enemy, but majority of the time it'll try to. Yeah, see, sometimes it's a little wonk, but you don't have to zoom in. Again, the auto aim will take care of it for the most part. I feel like the auto aim needs to be a little stronger. Well, fuck me. I'm gonna take a little damage, but it's fine. It's only 32. It's not the worst for me. Blast Graviton. Ooh, another long rifle. This deals cryo damage. I already have shock damage built in automatically. It does critical damage, applies cryo 10% faster, and fire rate plus 30 critical damage, applying a critical hit. Yeah, I'll take that over the blast rifle because this thing's broken, this launcher right now. And the assault rifle, I wish I had to showcase the fire rate on it. It is insane. Okay, assessing the area around here. He's just gonna come to me. I mean, if you have an enemy stunned, you don't like have to just keep shooting that one. You can go for a different enemy, as you can see. It's just, you know, just got replayability, versatility. You can do so much. Alright, this room, I'm probably going to use this majority. I'm jumping a lot because I'm trying to assess the enemies that are around so I know who to take out first. Those little things have shields on them, so it's little robots that sit on top of them. You want to take those out first, because those are what's giving them the shield. These flying enemies shoot like flamethrowers. You really want to get rid of them. The robots that are like have like the red aura around them, and they have a robot on top of them, they will do extra damage and they are faster. So you kind of want to get them out of the way also. Again, as you can see, this room's a lot more enclosed than the other arena areas. But you can just run around, get your bearings, get your angle on them. Just keep on rotating. Really just rotate on them. Barrel cannon. I might have to get rid of this purple one soon. I see, the only thing I don't like is the minus 25% movement speed while shooting it. That is not something I really like. I like to have my move speed. Okay, those flying ones right there shoot like 3 orbs, and they're stronger, so you really want to get those out of the way. Alright, new room. Let's see what weapon choices we have here. Reduces the duration of negative effects on you. I mean, that could be useful. Throwing knife. It applies cryo, and the cyclone. Projectiles pierce enemies. That's good. Triggers explosion every 3 shots. Ooh, that'll work. So I'll get explosive shot before my crit shot for damage. Above 50% energy gain. Fires a sticking explosive orb which can be detonated with primary fire. Take down, reduce assault fire cooldown. Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab that. So basically what it means is that just this orb, you need to wait for it to actually stick to an enemy, and then you need to shoot it. Because you can literally pre-fire the orb too by accident if you just hit it and then automatically explode. That's good if you're actually close to someone. No, I don't think we'll upgrade or reroll. We'll just keep what I got. Again, I save mine for specific upgrades. So let's go ahead and test this. Hit him with the orb, smack it. Yep, there you go. See, it did a lot of damage on him. It does have one of these slower fire rates, but again, we have that fire rate. Oh, jeez. Dude behind me. Yeah, your orb can miss. That's the only thing about this. This orb is not like the quickest thing when you fire the alt fire on it. But it does do lots of damage when you hit. Probably gonna stick to this for now, just because it's got a fire. Faster fire rate, and I can pop off procs quicker. Speaking of the devil, the assault rifle is here. 60% 50% chance to fire a critical laser ray, deals burn damage. We do want the burn damage because we have burn damage over time. Okay, so, but I was talking about fire rate. Natural fire rate, when I reload. Yeah, and if I get a specific upgrade that I want to look for, increase fire rate by 20% while below 50% aim on clipping, yeah, that would also be useful, but if I really can't find the one I want. We'll increase the fire rate by an extra 10% in general on weapons. So now I can really just get that fire rate going. Now since the assault rifle does reload a little slow, that is one time where we're going to be, between these two guns, we're probably going to be switching when one's out of ammo. Except for the, this rifle actually kind of loads a bit fast. Okay, another round room. This is where we actually want like a better guns, but we can just deal with this for now. Just gotta pick and choose my targets. Really want to get any targets that are up here out of the way because that's my area I go to. Again, you see the red glowing enemy, take them out. Get these flying enemies gone. Or enemies that are also in the way. Meleeing an enemy does make it drop more of the healing balls too, if you're ever wondering about that. That guy has a fire resistance symbol next to his name, but we've got him out. Sulfator shotgun. So this gun's okay-ish. I mean, if you're close, yeah, but you get the movement speed penalty and whatnot, which is not what I like. We're just gonna go out here and just start slapping dudes. Ooh, none of them were reloaded quick enough. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Oh, explain. Obviously, you can see your health bar, what character you are, on the bottom left screen. You can also see your XP. The gadget you have, I have the 10% armor gadget and the one that helps me find weapons on the ground. And you can see above that your health next to it and your little buffs. So I have plus 6% movement speed and the plus 10 for armor. Taking damage increases your movement speed and fire rate by, I mean... Yeah, I'll take it. Because I'm probably going to take damage here in this boss. We'll go ahead and start with this. I hate Judge Ball. He is AoE out the fucking ass. Well, spam AoE that is. This fire seems to be working very well against him. Building up the shock on him. There we go. Got the shock proc. I forgot about his little minions that are around that he spawns. Yeah. This boss is basically just a bullet hell, and if you want to take it to those terms. But I'm just gonna spam the fire because we got that damage over time. That's really nice. Really just should have shielded there. That would have been a lot easier. But there we go. He's down. Rank A again. Obviously, we get wrenches, power cells. This little cutscene. I've seen the cutscenes too many times. Also, you can ping weapons. I don't know how to ping, actually, funnily enough. I know you can share weapons with your teammates by, literally, you can just pick them up and put them back on the ground, I think. You can also hit down on the D-pad. When you have a weapon in your hand, it just drops it. Hate the bow, don't like the blast gun or mortar, so increased healing cell efficiency. Don't like any of that stuff they have. Dropping to 0 health repairs all your scratch damage and destroys this item.